I disappeared from YouTube for a month and I don't regret it one bit. Meaning, I really needed this time off, this time for myself, and I was thinking about all reasons why it was a bad idea because I was killing momentum on my channel. I was killing everything and all the progress that I had made so far, but I realized that my mental health was more important than, just YouTube in general. My friends came to visit all the way from Switzerland, and it was amazing. I loved every second of it. We had like so much fun, and I realized how much I had missed them because I haven't seen them in like ages. So I was like so happy and so grateful that they came here and spent time with me. And I don't even know how to put it into words, but it was really something that I actually needed, something that was actually good for me because I've been feeling like very lonely, and I've been working on doing much more stuff for myself. But at the same time, it's never the same thing when you're alone in a completely different scenario than what you're used to making new friends and getting to know new people. And especially given my financial situation, like going out and going to places, it's not always possible for me because even parking is like extremely expensive. So there's always like this kind of blockage for me because I just want to do stuff, but at the same time, I know that doing stuff implies like spending money. And that's one big issue that I have because financially I cannot afford to do so. Or better, I need to choose wisely what I want to do. So that's extremely annoying. But in any case, in this time off, got to spend time with my friends. I spent like a whole week with them, and it was so amazing. I loved every second of it. We had so much fun. We went to SeaWorld in San Diego. We spent like a beach day in Santa Monica, which was supposed to be more beach days compared to what we actually did. But we did a lot. We went to Universal Studios. We spent some time, exploring, and we went to the Hollywood sign. We went to Hollywood Boulevard, and we spent some time at the Grove. We actually went to Beverly Hills, Rodeo Drive, and was like on Father's Day, so there was like an exhibition of like old timers kind of cars, like sports cars, and that was so much fun. And it was super crowded, but it was a beautiful day. And we just spent a lot of time exploring and just enjoying our time together. And when they left, I'm not gonna lie, I cried. I cried because I realized how much I miss my friends, how much I miss my life back home. And it's also kind of frustrating because I had so many expectations from this experience, and I was unfortunately greatly disappointed, I must say. Not by myself, but by the overall circumstances. But, you know, you just have to work with what you have. Last week, I went to Runyon Canyon. I went for a hike, and it was such a beautiful morning. I went early in the morning because, one, parking, and two, because I didn't want to die because it was so hot afterwards. And for 4th of July, I went to Marina Del Rey and I checked out the fireworks, and it was so beautiful. And all of this was by myself, I went alone. But it was like so peaceful and like so, like, I felt for the first time like I was at peace with myself. I didn't mind being on my own. I really enjoyed my time, and that was amazing. That was amazing because whenever I go out by myself, I just feel so lonely. But this time around, something was different. It was as if something has shifted, and I just felt like super comfortable. and that was great. Then on Sunday, I went to the La Brea Tar Pits Museum, which was amazing. I loved it. It was super crowded because it actually closed down on July 7th because they're like doing a 2 year kind of renovation. So it will be closed for 2 years, and parking was like $20. I was like, oh my God. Okay. And then I went to Culver City, downtown Culver City, and I loved it. It has like such a different vibe compared to like LA in general and downtown more specifically. From LA, it's completely different compared to downtown Culver City. And I loved it. It was so quaint. It was so nice. And as soon as I got out of the car, there was a lady that actually complimented for my dress, and there was another lady who actually talked to me and all of that, and I was like so happy, and I was like, oh my God, this is so nice. That's the kind of vibe that I was actually hoping for when I moved here, like strangers interacting with me, but overall just, like lighthearted kind of conversations, not like crazy stuff. But yeah, it was so nice, and I loved it. I actually went also to the Jurassic Museum in Culver City, which was a choice. It was good, and it was kind of mind blowing at the same time, but also confusing. But if you are ever in the Culver City area, I highly suggest you go to the Jurassic Museum. It was so much fun. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. And once I was done, I came back home, and that was my weekend. But I really enjoyed this time alone, this time to myself. And I just feel like going out and exploring new places, that really helps my mental health. And I have a bucket list of places that I still want to visit while I'm in LA, before I leave. And yeah, that was pretty much it. There wasn't anything like super exciting. I didn't do anything like mind blowing, but at the same time, it was like so soothing and like so. It made my soul happy. That's what I'm trying to say. And at times, we just feel like we have to do stuff that it's so over the top, like so grandiose, but at the end of the day it's fine. It's just life. We just have to enjoy the little things and not expect too much. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys have a great week, and I will check in soon. Take care.